Hello, everyone. All right, so I just wanted to go over a few things. Let's get to know my strategy a little bit better, and I want to give you an update as to the strategy. I guess you could say part two, or the new kind of lane I'm taking in this strategy. And the reason why I'm changing my strategy, I'm not changing it, but I'm just revising my strategy a bit, is because I want to start buying the more expensive stocks, and it's really, really hard to buy them with a $100 a week investment. So I'm figuring, I put together a strategy to be able to purchase these stocks and buy into them, and eventually getting a free share out of it. Okay, so let's first go over my original strategy just to be clear as to what that is, and then we'll go ahead with the new strategy, and I'll show you guys how that's going to work. So to start, let's take a look at my positions. As you can see, I started this investing, going for broke about, what was it, October, the end of October. It's now March, the beginning of March. So about, November, December, January, February, about 4.5 months, let's say. So in 4.5 months, I put in $100 a week. I've gotten a bunch of free shares. Some of the free shares are now dripping their dividends. And yeah, it's not a lot. It's very small, kind of laughable, but for the amount of money that we're investing and we're starting off with, it's actually really good. Now we do have a bunch of stocks that are still working, or as we like to call them, they're incubating. And when they hatch, when they go up, we'll go ahead and sell them and get the free share out of it. RTL almost hit its free share, but it dropped today a lot, so we didn't get a chance to sell that one. GOOD has been getting crushed by the market. I don't know why people don't like it anymore, but the strategy, we're still going along with it, and let's go over the strategy again. So when I started off, my idea was to buy 11 shares of a stock and sell 10 shares when it goes up 10%. This will give me one free share. And that one free share I'm going to hold forever and just keep holding it and keep collecting dividends on that. And I will sell any stocks that cut their dividends completely. If they slash their dividends, I won't sell them. I'll probably hold on to them until they cut their dividend, or they may raise their dividends again, in which case everything's good. But any company that completely cuts their dividend, like ALPS, which is a stock that we bought about a month and a half ago or 2 months ago, and they cut their dividend completely to zero, we went ahead and we sold it. We took a little bit of a loss. It was, I think, a $25 loss, so we took on that, and we move on. It's part of the process. You're not going to win on every stock, but hopefully you're going to win on a lot of them to kind of make up for the losses. Okay, so one thing we have to really understand is that stocks will always go up and stocks will always go down. There's nothing we can do about it, whether it's because of good news or bad news, or whether it's because of a company getting sued, or because of something happening to a company, or whether a company owns 25 homes and they all get burnt down. Now they're no longer making any money, so their stock goes down. Like, stocks always go up and down, but they will always have a chance to rebound. And some prime examples are the Exxon oil spill that happened about, 5-10 years ago, whatever it was, where the oil spilt all over the ocean, and they were like, I don't know, they lost billions of dollars, and it was a big crisis, and their stock plummeted. And then a couple months later, right back up again. If you take a look at United had the issues with the luggages and the whole fiasco that went on. Their stock dropped $1 billion worth in like a day or two. And about a couple months later, right back to where it was. So this is what happens, and you got to take advantage of these bad times that companies go through to get it to the good times. So I don't mind the stocks going down as long as they keep giving their dividends. The dividends are what's really going to make us the money at the end. Getting the free shares and getting the dividends out of them. So a stock going down, or a stock, by having to buy more shares of a stock as it goes down is not a problem, because every time we buy a stock, we buy shares of that stock, we're going to collect the dividends when they give their dividends. So I'm not really worried about a stock going down, because again, any good news, the stock will start flying again, and we go ahead and we sell it. So we just got to wait for those good news, or for the interest rates to go down, or for the Feds to turn around and start saying, okay, we're bringing down interest rates. Anything like that will bring the market back up again. So, and once the market goes up, not just the good stocks, not just the Apples and the Teslas out there will go up, but you also have the smaller stocks rising with it. We're going to keep with the strategy, and we're going to keep getting free shares. The new strategy has nothing to do with this old strategy, and it's not going to affect it at all. So we're still going to keep buying 11 shares of stocks that we feel, or that I feel, are going to have a chance of going up 10%. The way I'm going to do this is, whenever I deposit $100 every week, when I deposit it, I'm going to first go ahead and take a look at my original system. And if any stocks have gone down in price to the next buying level, that is my first action. So I will always first buy that stock, or the shares for that stock. But I'm not going to spend the new money on a new stock. Any new money that comes in, once I don't have to buy any repeating shares for stocks that I own already, I will go ahead then and start purchasing the new strategy, which I'll get into in a minute. As well, any stocks that do go up, and I get the free share, and now I have the funds from that money back, that money will not go to the new strategy. That money will remain in the old strategy, and I'll just pick another stock to buy 11 shares of, and continue the process with that money. So the money that I have already in this strategy is going to stay in the strategy. It's going to keep moving around in this strategy, and we're going to go ahead and use just the new money for the new part. But still giving money, or putting the money towards the original strategy first. Okay. Now, the new strategy. What is the new strategy? So the new strategy is, $100 is not going to be able to buy me 11 shares of pretty much anything above $10, because $10 stock, 11 shares is $110. I don't have that. So I'll never be able to buy 11 shares of a stock to do the higher level stocks, especially the Aristocrat stocks. And these are the stocks I'm going to be focusing on. I want to get stocks that pay dividends, and Aristocrats, by definition, pay dividends and increase their dividends every year. So I'm going to focus the next little while on the new strategy and see how it goes by buying just Aristocrat stocks. And the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to be buying one share of one stock, and I might buy one share of several stocks. But the way I'm going to work it out is as follows. Let's take a look at my sheet, my Excel sheet. Okay, so Aristocrat stocks. So the way it's going to work is, let's say AMCR, which is right now the cheapest Aristocrat stock that's out there. It gives a dividend of 49 cents a year per share, which means and it pays quarterly, so it's about 12 cents a quarter. So I'm going to buy one stock at $10.98, which I think is what it's at today. And then if I have more money, I'll buy something else, and we'll keep going that way. But next week, when I deposit another $100, I'm going to take a look at these Aristocrat stocks, whichever ones I have. If any of them are below the strike price, which is the strike price is the price that I paid for a stock when I first bought it. So if I buy it at $10.98, boom, that's a strike price. If it goes above that, it's above the strike price. If it goes below that, it's below the strike price. Now, I will only buy additional shares when it's below the original strike price, the buying price of that stock. So if I buy AMCR at $10.98, and next week it goes down to $10.87, and I have $10.87, I will buy one share of AMCR. If it goes up to $11, I will not buy AMCR. I'll buy a different stock, or I'll hold on to the money if I can't afford to buy any of the other stocks. So if you look at the chart over here, if I buy one stock, I have one share of AMCR at this point. And I can't really sell it, because one share, you can't sell half a share, because I don't do fractional trading, at least not yet. So I can't sell it, so I'm going to just keep that share forever. And by the math, in 22 years, I'll have enough money to get a free share through the dividends. So if I drip it, it'll drip, 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 and in 22 years I'll have a free share. Probably less than that because the dividends then will, whatever, math. Anyway, if I buy a second share at $10.87, I now have 2 shares, and let me just highlight this row so you can see. So those 2 shares now, I'm going to sell 1 share when it goes up to $21.85. That's a big jump, and I know it's going to be a long time maybe before it hits that, if it ever hits that. But as it goes, if it hits $21.85, I will sell 1 stock. I will get back my $21.85 that I put in, and I'll go ahead and keep the other share getting the dividends. If the stock goes up to $11 and stays at $11 for the next 11 years, and I drip it, I'll be getting another free share, which is good. Now, going forward, the next week, if it's down again, let's say it's down 5 weeks in a row. So by 5 I'll have 5 shares. And if I want to keep 1 share, I'm going to sell 4. And the price I have to sell it at is then $13.62. So as I keep buying more shares when the price is lower, the amount I need for the stock to actually go up to get that free share is going to be lower as well. And you can see it in the chart over here. And I'm going to keep this chart, a running chart of my buys for every week and every stock that I do. So if you look, after five buys, I'm going to have to sell 4 shares. I get back my $54.46 that I spent, and I'll still be getting a dividend on the 1 stock that I keep. But if I don't sell it, let's say it's still down at $10.87 the following week, I'll buy another share, but I'll also be getting dividends every quarter. And the quarterly dividends are not that high. They're very low, but it's something, and it's something that I'm going to, that adds up over time. And by the math, if in 4.5 years, if I keep those shares and they stay consistently at $10.87, I'll be able to get a free share. Okay. So that said, the reason why I'm going towards Aristocrat, aside from the dividends, is because these stocks are typically good stocks. They've been around for a long time. They're profitable. They know how to make money. They've been making money, and they're staples to our economy. You have the Kraft Heinz. Well, not the Kraft Heinz. That's not an Aristocrat stock right now. But you have the Coca-Colas, the Pepsis. You have the Home Hardwares, the Lowe's. You have the McDonald's, and a lot of these good companies that are going to be around for a while. They've been here for a while. They're going to stay for a while, and they give dividends, and they give good dividends because they want to make the shareholders happy, and make some money. So. Every year they continue to pay, and every year they raise their dividends a little bit, which is really nice to see as well. All right. That said, I already own a stock called TDS. That's an Aristocrat stock. That I bought before I decided to buy Aristocrat stocks. I bought that stock, and we got 2 free shares of that. If we look at my realized stocks, I have 2 free shares of TDS. It's in my videos from, I do believe last month is when I got them. So I got 2 free shares because I bought the buy, and then I bought the buy 2 because it went down. I had to buy a second one. I sold them both when it went up, and voila, I have 2 free shares. Okay. I want to make a deposit today, and as well, I want to buy some more of the GOOD stock. This GOOD stock has not gone up at all. It went up at the beginning when I first bought it a little bit, but not enough for me to sell it. And now it's just keeps going down. Now, the good thing is it keeps paying a dividend of 10 cents. They did not cut their dividends, which is really good. And it's a 10-cent dividend, so I'm happy with that. And I'm at a buy 5 right now. The stock has dropped below $13.30. Actually, the buy was actually more than that. The original buy was supposed to be at $13.60, but I didn't have the money last week. Now today it's at $13.22. Let's go ahead and just put that in there. Let's see what it is going to be. So it's going to be $145 for 11 shares. We'll go ahead and we should have money for that because I'm going to deposit another 100 today. And then that means the next buy will be a little bit lower. It'll be at $12.56 if it goes down to that. And of course the sell will be a little bit lower as well. It'll be at $14.54. Okay, I have to keep an eye out because there's another stock that I've been buying a lot of, CIO, that's been going down, and every time it goes down, I have to buy more. So CIO is also down. This stock 845 was my last buy. I do believe. So 802. So it's at 823 now. So I have a little bit of time. Maybe next week, if it keeps going down, it'll probably hit that. And if I have the money, I'll buy it. If not, we wait. And okay, that's that. Now, the way I pick the Aristocrat stocks is not just by price, but it's also by how the stock is doing. So what's the chart like? You know, I don't want to randomly buy a stock, because what I could you don't want to be stuck buying a stock that's already at its yearly high and it's not going to go up anymore. Like, it's already at its yearly high. It's probably going to go down and then back up again, but it's probably going to go down. So I'd rather get a stock that's depressed right now. And today's a big red day, which is why I wanted to make this video today and get my money in there so I can go ahead and buy some stocks. And the reason why the market's getting killed today is because the Feds came out with a statement. They do believe that they're going to keep raising interest rates, or something to that extent. So all the big companies don't like that, and all the institutions don't like that. So they're selling off. Okay. So the way I do my research is, I'll give you an example. So I'm going to buy my first Aristocrat stock today, one share of a company called AMCR. Okay, and I just did a search on that. So let me show you why I pick AMCR. If you look at the AMCR chart, we're going to take a look at the yearly chart. It's a really, really good chart for my strategy. It's been up to $13.50. It's been down to $11.50, back up to 13, back down to 1080, back up to 11 something, back up to 12.50, then down, then up. Now it's on its way down. Now it's down to $10.93. So I'm kind of looking to buy it when it's down, $10.93. I'm going to buy one stock, one share. Next week, if it's down anything below $10.93, I'm going to buy one more stock, one more share of that. If it goes up anything above $10.93, I'm not doing anything. I'm just holding on with it. Just hold it and hold it. I'll collect the dividends forever if that's what it is. But eventually, if it hits $21.86, I'll sell it. Well, I won't sell it. I'll sell half a share. I probably won't sell it. I'm going to keep the one share. I probably will have to buy one more share at some point if it goes above, just to make it two shares. So I will have a benchmark to sell one share at. But I haven't really thought about that too hard, because right now we're in a difficult time and things tend to be going down right now. So, I'm going to buy it and hold on to it, and I'm hoping that the second buy and third buy will then, the stock will start going up and the economy will turn around. I don't know if that makes any sense to you guys. I just know that I want to start investing in stocks that give dividends and raise their dividends and don't cut their dividends at all. So, there's no guarantee, and these companies can cut their dividends or slash their dividends at any time, and they can also raise their dividends every year. But these are the risks that I take, and we have to go with them, because otherwise you're just going to be sitting in the sidelines watching these stocks go up and down and not doing anything and not making any money. I did want to say one more thing. When I get those free shares are like cash. It's like money. If I sell ARR at $6 and now I have a free share of $6, that $6 is mine forever, for free. If the stock goes up, my stock value goes up. If my stock goes down, I lose money, but I don't lose my own money. I lose money that I won, let's say, that I earned by making these investments. So that said, let's go ahead and make a deposit, and then we'll start making our buys for this week. Let's see where we are. Go to balances. We'll go ahead and make a deposit, add funds, transfer from your bank. We're going to do $100 one time. We could still do 2022, I guess. Yeah, till next month. All right, and continue. Everything looks good? $100 contribution, one time, March 7th, submit. Okay, I should have $200 now. Let's go ahead, go to my account, positions, and yeah, $205 of available funds for trading. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and buy any of my original strategy stocks that went down, and I need to buy another 11 shares of them. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at our charts. And so CIO is not down enough. CIO, the next buy is at 802. Right now CIO is at 822. So it's got time. Good is the only one I do believe that's down enough. It's 1323 right now. The buy was supposed to be at 1360. I didn't have the money, but now I do. So we're going to go ahead and buy that one. Everything else is good. No pun intended. Okay, so everything else is good to go. Let's make a purchase. All right, stocks, buy. We're going to go to trade, stocks and ETFs. We're buying 11 shares of GOOD. It's now, the bid is 1323, the ask is 1324. I don't know what the low is for today. Let's see the low for today. Give me a second. The low for today is 1322. Let's just buy it at this. 1323 is a good price. We're going to do 1323. And that's going to cost $145.53. And that'll leave us with about $60 to buy the new strategy stocks. All right, so let's review the order. Okay, so now the bid is 1322 actually. We can go ahead and change it to 1322. It'll save us 11 cents. Let's do that. It's on a downswing right now. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? But we need to buy the stock today, so we have to make sure we get the stock today. Go ahead and place the order, right? 1322, 11 shares. Good. Place order. All right. Order's been placed. Now we're going to go ahead and put everything into the document. So first of all, we're going to go to TD Ameritrade, file, or label, and we're going to put the deposit. Copy that, paste it there. Today's the 7th, 37, deposit $100. We'll change this. Sum of this plus, no, this plus this. All right. So I put in a total cash of $22.53 so far. All right, now we're going to go ahead and make, we're going to fix the good. Fix the good. Paste that there. We're going to just change that. And make it green. Okay, so this is going to be 5% less of 1322, which is the price that I put it at. I don't know if we're going to get it at that, but whatever it is, we'll change it when need to. Let's go ahead and just color this. We're going to make this the other green now. The other green now. I don't know why it's not coming down. No. No. What's going on here? I don't know what's going on here, boys and girls. Okay, let's fix this up a little bit like this. Let's do this. All right. Oh, it did move. Okay. Let's go ahead and change this one to green. All right. So today is March 7th. Let's put that in there. March 7th. And buy 5. We didn't buy yet. Didn't go through yet, but we're hoping it will. Okay, now we're going to also put that in here. So this is the buy 5. Wow. Okay. So you guys have to know that there's a reason why when I created the system, the strategy, I put in buys 1 through 8 because I know that some stocks will be reaching that mark, and you just have to keep going. So we'll put 13.22 here for now. It might change if I have to raise it a bit. Still 10 cents monthly per share. We're going to sell 10 when it hits $14.54, and we'll end up with 1 share. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and take a look at the, I'm just going to put this cursor there so that I know to look at that later on. We'll go to the roundup page. We'll go ahead and add another working stock of March 7th is when we're putting it in, and it's 11 shares at we're buying it at 13.22, and we're going to sell at 14.54 and buy more at 12.56. So 14.54 is the sell, and I think it's 12.56 was the buy. Let's take a look. Yeah, $12.56. Assuming we get it for 13.22, 12.56 will be the next buy. Very nice. Let me add another row. All right. Good, good, good. Now, the new stocks that I'm going to buy, the new strategy, is not going to be on this format, on this roundup page. What I did was I created the Aristocrats page, stocks page, and we're going to do all the Aristocrat stocks on this page. So here, this is a sample of what I'm going to be doing and what it's going to look like, or what it could possibly look like. And up above is where I'm actually putting the actual stocks that I'm buying. So TDS I already have, so I'm not going to buy this one. I'll probably pick another stock, and I'll put that as number 2, is up there. Okay, so AMCR is going to be the first stock I'm going to buy. AMCR right now, let's take a quick look and see what the stock price is at. Okay, price low to high. Let's do that. $10.93. All right, $10.93. So now, every time this stock, every week that I log in and I deposit money, anytime the stock is below $10.93, I have the opportunity to buy one more stock, one more share. If it's above $10.93, I cannot buy anymore. So if it's at $10.93 or below, I can buy another stock, another share. If it's above, I cannot buy any more shares. I have to wait. Wait till it either goes up $1 million or it goes down below $10.93 to buy another stock, another share. I keep saying stock. These are, yeah, it's one of those days. All right, let's go ahead and buy 1 share of AMCR. Now, guys, I did all the paperwork to figure this math out that it should work. Whether it does or it doesn't, I don't know. But listen, at any time I can change my strategy and sell it again. The 1071 should not be there. It's going to be anything below 1093. So I'm just going to delete that for now, and we'll just leave it there like empty. Oh, that's good. Okay, but we do keep track of it on the TD buys on this page. So we're going to go ahead and call it something else. We'll probably call it Aristocrat or something. I don't know. Let's see. All right, we'll just call it a buy for now. We're gonna change this color to I have no idea what color to pick. Or I'll play around with the colors, but for now, we'll just leave it as this horribly disgusting color. But we're going to call it buy, and we're going to call it Aristocrat. Aristocrat. Okay. So we're buying Aristocrat. This one is AMCR. Yeah, there's probably going to be another color for buy two for these, I guess. I'll have to figure out exactly how I want to put it on this page. But the other page is where we're actually going to keep track of it all. And we're buying it at 1093. 1093 or 1092. We'll put 1092 for now. There'll be one share, and we're not selling it. It's going to be a 12-cent dividend quarterly. We're not selling it. This will not be sold until we buy more stocks. So right now, I'm not going to put any sell on this or any information with regards to that. I haven't figured out how I'm going to work out this sheet for this strategy, but I'll figure it out. Trust me, I will. Okay, let's buy it. Let's go to trade, stocks and ETFs. We have $59.82. So we're going to buy one share of AMCR, and we're going to put a bid in for $10.92. All right. Let's review the order. And we have buy one AMCR, 1092. It'll cost us $10.92. And I love this free commissions, no commission trading, which is awesome. Place the order, and we should get it any moment. We still didn't get GOD. I don't know why. Let's take a quick look at GOD and see what the stock is at. What's going on with that? 1325. So it went back up. Okay, let's change the bid for GOD before I spend all the money. We're going to go ahead and buy it at, let's change it to, I don't know. Let's see what it's at. So, this is 1324. The bid is 1325 now. All right, let's go to 1325. Let's just get the stock. It's a difference of 33 cents now. Okay, still below the 1360 that we originally wanted to buy it at, or were supposed to buy it at. So we'll change it to 11 shares of GOD at $13.25. We're going to go replace, and it will replace it, and then we should be able to get it. Submit. 145.75. So it's a difference of 32 cents, 33 cents. Okay, and we'll have to change that on this sheet as well. 13.25. Okay, so the next buy will be 12.59 and 14.58. Okay, and we'll just change this for now, 13.25. Okay. All right, so we're not going to keep AMCR over here. We're going to put it up over here. We didn't even buy it yet. I mean, it didn't come through yet. 1093. Okay, the next stock we're going to buy is... So I was kind of looking at a couple Aristocrat stocks, and I'm kind of up in the air between VFC and LEG. I think I want to do LEG. Sorry, let me just plug in my phone before it dies. I think LEG is where I want to go. Let's take a quick look and see. That's the LEG. Okay. Liggett and Platt. Okay, so this stock actually is down a lot. Its high is 41 or so, 41 and a bit. So the question is, can it go up 10% from $33, which is going to be $36, $37? It hit $37 once, twice, three times. Three times this year, which is good. It hit it once in the last month, and it hasn't hit it for half a year before that. Okay, before we do leg, let's do a search for VFC. I want to see what VFC is at. Now you guys see exactly what goes through my mind and how I pick my stocks. So VFC is $24.23. This is the year chart. So it's down, 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 down. But it keeps giving a dividend, which is really important. So at a 4% yield, which is nice. What's the volume? Volume is 3.5 million. That's good too. Okay, we're going to check one more stock out before I just dive right in and buy something. We're going to check out WBA. Consumer staples, food and staples retailing. Okay, this stock also is down, down. Okay, so the food stuff is down because interest rates are up now, and it's killing the food industry. Inflation is killing it too. There's a low here of, looks like $30. It hit 40. So this stock is actually, I'm comfortable with a stock like this because it went down all the way down and then it went right back up again, which is really nice. I mean, it took a month or so, but it's nice. It's volatile, which is good. But it goes down. This is like 41 to 44, so not enough to sell. Okay. All right, so I don't believe I have enough money for two stocks, but I think we're going to go with the cheaper one first. Let's go with VFC first. VFC is at 24.20. It's at a 4.83% yield. Let's go ahead. All right, we're buying the stock, folks. We're buying it. Stocks and ETFs. We're going to buy one share, one lonely share of VFC. Yep. $24.20. That's the bid. Okay. Review order. And let's go ahead and place the order. All right. Let's go back to our chart. First of all, let's see if anything happened yet with our stocks that we put a bid in for. So nothing went through yet. AMCR is at 1093. Good is at 1327. We got to get good today. I have to get it today. It's bouncing it back a bit. Okay, I don't know what to do. What do you guys think I should do? I guess I got to go up another penny. Should we just do 1327 and call it a day? Bear with me, people. Bear with me. So what's going through my mind is not the $13.26, like the pennies that it goes up and down. It's that every penny that I spend to buy a stock means the sell is going to be like a few pennies more as well. And I'm trying to think, if I buy it at $13.26, now instead of selling it at $14.50 or whatever it is, where's good? So instead of selling it at $14.58, watch what happens. So if I buy it at $13.27, now I have to buy to 1460, so it actually goes up. So we just bought AMCR, which is good. That's one of the Aristocrat stocks. Okay, it's a couple pennies more, right? It's 1387, 1460. Yeah, it's a couple cents more. All right, let's just go ahead and do it. I really, really, really need to buy this stock today because I'm not going to have the money next week because I'm only going to be putting in $100 next week, and I have the money right now in the account. So let's go ahead and put a bid in for 1327. Order status. We go ahead and 11 shares, 1327. All right. Let's go ahead and replace. This should buy instantly because the ask is 13. The bid is 1326 and the ask is 1327. We're giving them what they're asking, so this should go through right away. And it did. Good. Okay, so the final price was 13,268. I hate when that happens, but whatever. 13,268. Let's just say 1327 because I'm not going to bother with the pennies, the quarter of a pennies. Okay, 1327. The sell is 1460, and the buy is 1261. 1460.6 and 1261. Whoops, 12.61. Okay, it's 1327. All right, that's done. We bought good at 1327. 11 shares. Let's go ahead and check this sheet out. 1327. Okay, we also bought AMCR. AMCR was bought at $10.92. So $10.92. We got that right. We're going to go ahead to Aristocrat. Okay, we bought it at $10.92, so this is going to be next. We've got to put the date in here, so let's go ahead and grab the date. And the next. Aristocrat. All right, so March 7th, we bought one share. We bought the buy one share, $10.93. 10.92. Okay, we bought it at 10.92. And we're not going to sell this one. So let's just grab this. Okay, the next stock we're going to buy the next week, if it's down below 10.92, we're going to buy another share, and we'll put the price in here, and we'll continue it on. I don't know how I'm going to name these, buy one, buy two. I don't think so because that's what we're using for our original strategy, but we'll see. So now I'm also buying VFC. Let's see if VFC went through yet. VFC did not buy yet. 24.20. It's a 24.25. Jumped up. All right, let's 24.24 now. Let's buy it. Let's buy it. Let's just buy it at 24. Let's see if I have the money. Okay, my buying power is my account positions. So my buying power right now is $24.17. This is with the money allocated to VFC. Let's go ahead and buy it. Okay, so we're gonna go to order status. It's at 24.25 right now. Let's go ahead and change this to 24.25. One share. Replace. And submit. And it's bought. All right. 24.2473. Okay, 24.25. God, I hate when that happens. Okay. So we're going to just do this. Copy that. Paste it here. And 24.26. Delete that, and we will just copy all this. Okay, I don't think I need this column of shares left because I'm not really leaving any shares. VFC is 30 cents a quarter, which is a lot more than AMCR, but it also costs a lot more. So that's the price you pay. It's actually the exact same dividend, I do believe, based on the price. Okay, I do have a little bit of money left in my account to buy something if I want. Do I have enough to buy anything that's Aristocrat? I don't know. Let's take a look. Okay, I have $24.12 available for trading. $24.12 cannot buy me any Aristocrats. It could buy me a share of TDS, but did we buy enough of TDS already? I already have two free shares of that. Should we buy another one? We can. We can. I guess if we're doing the Aristocrat stocks, we can do it just to have it there. So yeah, let's go ahead. Let's buy one more share of TDS. It's actually back down to below the price that I originally bought it for my other strategy. So let's go ahead and buy one share. It's at $11.44. Whoops, $11.44. Let's go ahead and buy one share. All right. So trade stocks and ETFs. We're going to buy one share. TDS. And they actually did raise their dividend already this year, which is pretty cool. Oh, 11.42, 11.43. Let's do 11.42. Save a penny. Nah, let's just do 11.43. Okay, 11.43. One share of TDS. And review order. All right, let's place it. Let's book it. And we got it. All right, so now we got all the buys we wanted to today. I'm going to be able to end this video on a good note saying, yeah, we did everything we wanted to do today. We accomplished it. I explained to you guys the new strategy, how we're going to be doing this. I showed you guys what we're going to do. And I'm also going to be posting at the end of this video the guidelines to this strategy that I just got. All right, what I wanted to end this video off is by wishing everybody a happy Purim. Today is Purim, and if you didn't plan your Seuda yet, your meal, then go ahead. You should plan it. It's a mitzvah to have your meal today. And don't forget to hear Megillah reading. If you didn't hear it yet, there's still time to hear it again for the morning time, the morning Megillah reading. And get drunk. As they say, you have to be drunk enough not to know the difference between blessed is Mordechai and cursed is Haman. So, guys, drink up, have fun, do not drive afterwards. Stay home, relax, enjoy, walk over to a friend's place, play some games, I don't know, play dreidel or something. Anyway, guys, have a wonderful rest of your week. Happy Purim. Pesach's coming up next month. God, exactly a month from now is Passover. And I'm planning on being in Israel for that. Hopefully I'll still be making videos then. We'll see. I'm going to update you guys on the strategy. We're going to see how it goes, where it takes us, and let's enjoy the journey, guys. We're going for broke, right? So let's hope good creeps back up at some point so we can get some free shares. Let's hope this new strategy works out, and only time will tell. But I feel confident with Aristocrat stocks. All right, guys, take care. Have a wonderful week.